Hello, my friend. Imagine this. A 91-year-old man walks through his neighborhood park each morning, steady and upright. No cane. No walker. No fear of falling. His steps are slow, yes, but strong. His back is straight. He smiles and waves to the young joggers passing by. People often stop and ask, "What's your secret?" He simply replies, "I just take care of my legs." Now imagine his childhood friend, same age, same background, who no longer walks on his own. A fall 2 years ago took away his independence. He is now in a wheelchair, reliant on his daughter for simple tasks like getting out of bed or going to the bathroom. The contrast is heartbreaking, but also revealing. What if I told you that the difference between these two men may come down to one simple vitamin? Most people think of vitamin D as something for bones. But what they don't realize is that it may be the single most powerful nutrient when it comes to protecting your leg strength, balance, and freedom after 60. It's like an invisible shield that holds you up, quietly supporting your muscles, helping you stand firm, move freely, and live independently. As we grow older, we fight an invisible battle against muscle loss, falls, and weakness. 1 out of every 4 Americans over age 65 will suffer a fall this year. Many won't recover fully. But here's the truth, it doesn't have to be this way. You have more control than you think. In this video, we're going to explore the only vitamin that could be standing between you and your ability to keep walking strong, into your 70s, 80s, even 90s. I'll show you why it matters, how to know if you're lacking it, and exactly what to do to turn things around starting today. Let's begin. Vitamin D is often called the sunshine vitamin, and while that nickname sounds lighthearted, the truth is much more serious, especially as we age. This one nutrient plays a crucial role in maintaining strong bones, but what most people don't realize is that it's just as essential for maintaining strong muscles, particularly in the legs, where strength and balance are key to staying mobile and independent. Let's break it down simply. Vitamin D helps the body absorb calcium, which is necessary for healthy bones. But beyond that, it also interacts with muscle cells to improve contraction, coordination, and overall function. In short, without enough vitamin D, your muscles don't respond as quickly or as strongly. That lag in response can mean the difference between catching yourself during a stumble, or falling and breaking a hip. As we grow older, the body's ability to produce vitamin D naturally from sunlight decreases. That's because our skin thins with age and becomes less efficient at converting ultraviolet rays into usable vitamin D. On top of that, many older adults spend less time outdoors or wear sunscreen, which blocks the production even further. The result? A silent epidemic of vitamin D deficiency among seniors. And this deficiency comes with serious consequences. Multiple studies have found that low vitamin D levels are linked to muscle weakness, slower walking speed, difficulty standing up from a chair, and poor balance, all warning signs of declining mobility. In fact, research published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that seniors who took vitamin D supplements had a 23% lower risk of falling compared to those who didn't. Another study from the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism showed that low vitamin D levels were associated with a higher risk of sarcopenia, a condition characterized by the progressive loss of muscle mass and strength. Sarcopenia affects nearly half of adults over 80 and is one of the biggest reasons older adults lose their independence. Even worse, vitamin D deficiency also makes it harder for your body to absorb calcium, leading to brittle bones that break more easily. So not only are your muscles weaker, but your bones are less equipped to handle a fall if one happens. And yet, most seniors have no idea they're deficient. More than 60% of people over 65 in the US are believed to have insufficient levels of vitamin D. The consequences can be slow and subtle, feeling a little more tired, a bit less steady on your feet, but over time, those small changes add up to major risks. The good news? This is one of the few areas of aging that you can control. By identifying a deficiency early and taking simple, consistent steps to restore your vitamin D levels, you can drastically reduce your chances of falling, fracturing a bone, or losing your independence. In the next section, we'll dive into the clear signs your body might be crying out for more vitamin D, and what to do if it is. Because once you understand what's happening inside your body, you can finally take action that makes a difference where it counts: your legs, your balance, your freedom. 1. Recognize the symptoms of vitamin D deficiency. Many seniors walk around each day unaware that their body is missing something vital. The signs are subtle at first: a little more fatigue, a bit more wobbling when stepping off a curb, or legs that don't feel as steady as they used to. But these are not just normal signs of aging. Often, they're silent alarms ringing for a vitamin D deficiency. One of the most telling symptoms is muscle weakness, especially in the lower body. If your legs feel tired or shaky when standing up from a chair, or if climbing stairs has become unusually difficult, your muscles might not be getting the support they need. Vitamin D plays a direct role in helping muscles contract properly. Without it, your legs become less responsive, less stable, and more prone to giving out. Balance issues are another red flag. Many seniors chalk it up to age or inner ear trouble, but poor balance can stem from a lack of muscular coordination linked to low vitamin D. Falls may seem like isolated accidents, but they often follow months of unnoticed muscle decline. Other symptoms can include bone discomfort, especially in the lower back, hips, or legs, and slower wound healing. Even nighttime leg cramps or unexplained aches may be signals your body is struggling without enough vitamin D. If you're experiencing any of these issues, it's time to stop guessing. In the next section, we'll talk about a simple test that could give you clear answers and help you take action before a fall happens. 2. Get a simple blood test to check your levels. The truth is, you don't have to live in doubt about your vitamin D status. There's a simple, affordable way to find out whether your body is running low, and it starts with a basic blood test. This test, called a 25-hydroxy vitamin D test, measures the amount of vitamin D circulating in your bloodstream. It's quick, it's accurate, and most primary care doctors can include it in your next routine checkup. If you've never had it done, or if it's been more than a year, now is the time to ask for it, especially if you've noticed symptoms like leg weakness, fatigue, or balance problems. What's considered a healthy level? For seniors, most experts recommend a blood level of 30 to 50 nanograms per milliliter. Anything below 20 nanograms per milliliter is considered deficient, and if you're in that range, your muscles and bones could already be paying the price. Many older adults are surprised by how low their levels are, even those who eat fairly well or spend time outside. Factors like aging skin, limited sun exposure, darker skin tones, and certain medications can all interfere with your body's ability to produce or absorb vitamin D. Identifying a deficiency early gives you a powerful advantage. You don't have to wait until you're in physical therapy or recovering from a fall. With this simple test, you can take preventive steps now, strengthening your legs and protecting your independence before it slips away. In the next section, we'll explore how the sun itself can become your ally in this journey. 3. Spend 20 to 30 minutes in the sun, several times a week. One of the most natural and effective ways to boost your vitamin D levels doesn't come from a bottle or a plate, it comes from the sky. Sunlight triggers your skin to produce vitamin D, and just 20 to 30 minutes of exposure, 3 to 4 times a week, can make a remarkable difference for most seniors. But as we age, our ability to produce vitamin D from sunlight declines. Older adults have thinner skin, which means it takes longer to make the same amount of vitamin D as someone younger. On top of that, many seniors stay indoors more often, or cover up with clothing and sunscreen, which further limits their exposure. That's why timing matters. The best time for sunlight-based vitamin D production is between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., when the sun's rays are strongest. Aim to expose your face, arms, and legs if possible. You don't need to burn or even tan, just let the light touch your skin for a short period. Of course, if you live in a region with long winters, cloudy weather, or pollution, your sun exposure may not be consistent year-round. In those cases, your body might not get enough vitamin D naturally, even with time outdoors. That's why it's important to think of sunlight as one piece of the puzzle, not the whole solution. Up next, we'll explore the foods that can work hand in hand with sunshine to support your leg strength and mobility for years to come. 4. Eat foods that are rich in vitamin D. Even with regular sunshine, many seniors still fall short of their vitamin D needs. That's where your plate can step in. While few foods naturally contain vitamin D, there are some powerful choices that can help fill in the gaps and support your muscle strength from the inside out. Start with fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and tuna. These oily fish are some of the best natural sources of vitamin D. Just one 3.5-ounce serving of salmon can deliver around 570 IU of vitamin D, more than half the recommended daily intake for older adults. Egg yolks are another helpful source. One yolk contains roughly 40 IU of vitamin D. While it's not a large amount, it adds up, especially when combined with other foods. Dairy products are often fortified with vitamin D, including milk, yogurt, and cheese. A cup of fortified milk may contain about 100 to 120 IU. These are easy additions to your breakfast or snacks. For vegetarians or those seeking plant-based options, sun-exposed mushrooms, like maitake or UV-treated portobello, can offer a natural source of vitamin D. While most plant-based foods lack this vitamin, mushrooms are an exception when grown under UV light. Still, food alone may not be enough, especially if you already have low levels or restricted diets. That's where supplements come in. But before we get to that, remember, combining good food with sunshine creates a strong foundation. Coming up next, we'll talk about the best supplement to choose, and how to take it for maximum results. 5. Take the right vitamin D3 supplement. When sunlight and food aren't enough, and for many seniors, they aren't, taking a vitamin D3 supplement is one of the most effective ways to ensure your body gets what it needs to stay strong and mobile. But not all vitamin D is created equal, and understanding the right type and dosage is key to seeing real results. The preferred form is vitamin D3, also known as cholecalciferol. It's the same type your body makes from sunlight, and research shows it's more efficiently absorbed and stays in the bloodstream longer than vitamin D2. This makes it especially important for older adults, whose bodies may struggle to convert and retain other forms. So how much do you need? For most adults over 70, experts recommend between 800 to 2000 IU per day. If your levels are very low, your doctor might suggest a higher dose temporarily. Always take your supplement with a meal that contains some healthy fat, like avocado, olive oil, or nuts, since vitamin D is fat-soluble and needs fat to be absorbed. It's also a good idea to choose a reputable brand that clearly labels dosage and includes third-party testing for purity. Quality matters, especially when taking daily supplements over long periods of time. Remember, supplements don't replace good food or sunlight, they work best alongside them. In the next section, we'll cover one crucial nutrient that works with vitamin D to unlock its full strength: magnesium. 6. Combine vitamin D with magnesium for maximum benefit. You could be taking the perfect amount of vitamin D, getting your sunlight, and eating all the right foods, but if your body lacks magnesium, that vitamin D might not be doing its job. Magnesium is often called the helper mineral because it plays a critical role in activating vitamin D in the body. Without enough magnesium, your body can't properly convert vitamin D into its active form, the kind that supports muscle function, bone health, and balance. It's estimated that nearly half of adults in the United States don't get enough magnesium, and the risk is even higher among seniors. This is due to common dietary gaps, medications that deplete magnesium, and age-related digestive changes. So how can you make sure you're getting enough? Start by adding magnesium-rich foods to your meals. Good choices include leafy greens like spinach and kale, nuts and seeds such as almonds and pumpkin seeds, whole grains like brown rice and oats, and legumes like black beans and lentils. If you struggle to get enough from food alone, your doctor may recommend a magnesium supplement, often in the form of magnesium citrate or glycinate, which are gentler on digestion. By pairing vitamin D with magnesium, you unlock its full benefits, helping your body strengthen muscles, improve coordination, and protect against falls. Think of them as a dynamic duo for leg strength and independence. Up next, let's talk about what to expect once you start, and how long it takes to see real changes. 7. Be consistent and patient. The results build over time. If you're just beginning your journey with vitamin D, you might be wondering, how long does it take to feel a difference? The honest answer is, not overnight. But with consistency and patience, the benefits begin to build, and over time, they can transform your mobility, strength, and quality of life. In the first 2 weeks, many seniors report fewer leg cramps and better sleep, as muscles start functioning more smoothly. By the 1-month mark, your legs may feel sturdier, with improved balance when standing or walking. Tasks like getting out of a chair or going up steps may seem easier. By 3 months, the research is clear: vitamin D supplementation can reduce the risk of falls by up to 31%, increase muscle strength by as much as 35%, and lower the risk of fractures by nearly 40%. These aren't just statistics, they reflect real improvements in daily life, from walking in the park to reaching for items in the kitchen without wobbling. The key is staying consistent. Take your supplement daily. Keep up with gentle movement. Continue eating vitamin D-rich foods. Spend time outdoors when you can. Think of it like tending a garden. You won't see blooms after one watering, but with daily care, strength and stability will return, quietly, steadily, and powerfully. In the next part, we'll bring it all together with a heartfelt reminder of why this small daily habit is worth every moment of your effort. Let's move forward together. Let's return to that image we began with, a man in his 90s walking through the park, shoulders back, steps steady, head held high. He's not defying age. He's working with it, making small, intentional choices every day to protect what so many others lose without even realizing it: independence. You see, growing older doesn't have to mean growing weaker. It doesn't mean surrendering your freedom, your dignity, or your ability to do the things you love. But the reality is harsh. Far too many seniors end up in hospitals, rehab centers, or assisted living not because of a disease, but because of a fall. A single slip can break a hip, a rib, or a spirit. And once mobility is gone, everything else begins to unravel. But here's the truth that gives us hope: so much of this is preventable. Vitamin D may not sound like a miracle. It's just a simple nutrient. But what it represents is powerful: control, awareness, and action. It's something you can take charge of. Something you can start today. And when paired with sunlight, good food, and consistency, it becomes one of the greatest allies you have in the fight to stay strong. I've met too many older adults who say, "I wish I had taken better care of my legs," or "I didn't know this would happen so fast." Regret is a heavy burden to carry. But awareness, that's a gift. You have it right now. If your legs feel a little unsteady, if stairs feel harder, if your confidence has been shaken by a recent stumble, you are not alone. And you are not helpless. This is your moment to shift course. To say, "I'm not done yet. I still want to move, explore, and live on my own terms." Think of all the places you still want to walk to: your grandchild's graduation, the beach, your garden, or just around the block with an old friend. These steps don't happen by chance. They are earned, protected, and preserved by choices you make today. So let this video be a turning point. A wake-up call not built on fear, but on possibility. Yes, age brings change. But it can also bring wisdom, and the strength to do something about it. You are not powerless. You are not past the point of progress. Your legs, your balance, your freedom, they are still within reach. And it starts with one small decision: don't overlook your vitamin D. You deserve to walk strong for as long as you live. And that journey begins with one step, one habit, at a time. Now that you understand the vital role vitamin D plays in keeping your legs strong and your steps steady, it's time to take action. And not tomorrow, today. Because every day you wait is a day your body may be falling behind. Start with something simple and powerful. Ask your doctor for a vitamin D test during your next visit. It's a quick blood test, and it could reveal exactly where you stand. Don't assume you're getting enough. Many seniors who eat well and stay active are still deficient. Next, commit to 20 to 30 minutes of sunlight 3 to 4 times a week. Go outside, take a short walk, sit on your porch, or do some gentle stretches in your backyard. Let the sun be your medicine, because in many ways, it truly is. Revisit your kitchen. Can you add a serving of fatty fish like salmon or sardines once or twice a week? Can you swap in fortified milk or yogurt for your morning coffee or cereal? These small changes add up and create a solid nutritional foundation. If you and your doctor agree it's needed, start a daily vitamin D3 supplement, ideally between 800 and 2000 IU, paired with a magnesium-rich meal or snack like leafy greens or nuts. Don't skip days. Don't stop when you feel better. Keep going. And most of all, keep tuning into ElderSpark. Our mission is to give you the tools, knowledge, and encouragement to stay strong, healthy, and independent well into your later years. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone you love. Help a friend, a parent, or a neighbor take control of their leg strength and mobility too. You're not just watching another video. You're stepping into a better chapter, one choice at a time. Keep going. You've got this. Vitamin D may be small, but its impact is enormous, especially after age 60. It helps strengthen your muscles, improve your balance, and reduce your risk of falling. If your legs feel weaker, if you're more tired, or if you've had a recent stumble, don't ignore it. These could be signs of a deficiency. Start with a simple blood test. Then make small, lasting changes. Spend time in the sun, eat vitamin D-rich foods like salmon and eggs, and take a daily D3 supplement with magnesium if needed. Consistency is key. The results build slowly, but they last. Within weeks, you may feel more stable, stronger, and confident on your feet. Don't wait for a fall to take action. Choose strength now. Choose independence. And remember, here at ElderSpark, we're walking beside you, every step of the way.